I'm going to show you how to use ChatGPT to get a raise that your boss literally cannot say no to. This is what most people get completely wrong about making more money at their job. They think that their income is based on their effort, and it's not. Your income is based on the perceived value that you provide to your employer, not how hard you work. So hypothetically, if you wanted to double your salary, you don't have to work twice as hard. You just have to be perceived as twice as valuable. So in step one, you're gonna use ChatGPT to identify high value skills in your current job. Give ChatGPT this prompt and make sure you fill it out with your own details so it can personalize its answer. When you run this prompt, ChatGPT will break down the skills that are most valuable to your job so you don't waste time on things that aren't gonna move the needle. But just knowing what skills to have is not enough. That's why in step two, you want to make sure that you use ChatGPT to master these skills as quickly and easily as possible. This is the exact prompt that you want to use. When you run this prompt, ChatGPT is going to create a custom learning plan specifically designed for you. So this way you're not wasting time on things that aren't going to move the needle. Here's the thing though. Even if you become the most skilled person at your company, it won't matter if nobody notices. Because remember this, your salary is not based on your effort or what you know. It's based on how well you prove your value to the people around you so they know that they can't afford to lose you. And this is where most people get stuck. They work harder, they get better, but they don't actually make any more money. That's why in step three, you want to make sure that your value is impossible to ignore. You probably know this, the loudest people at your job are probably the ones getting the promotions and the raises, and they're not necessarily the ones that work the hardest or have the most skills. They just make their impact known. Because if your boss doesn't see your impact, they don't have any reason to actually pay you more. So here's the exact prompt that you're going to use for this. Again, make sure to fill this out with all of your own details so it can be personalized to you, and screenshot this, save this, whatever you got to do so you don't forget it. When you run this prompt, ChatGPT is going to give you a clear and personalized plan to make sure that your boss actually sees the value that you bring. But here's the problem. Most people do all of this and they still don't get the raise. And it's not because they don't deserve it. It's because they asked for it in the wrong way. That's why this last step is literally the most important out of all of these. In step four, you want to negotiate your raise by making it impossible to say no. I'm going to be really honest with you. Your boss does not care how hard you work. They don't care how long you've been at the company. They care about three letters. ROI, return on investment. This is how much value you bring to the company compared to how much they pay you. This is why I want to frame your raise request as a business decision and not like a personal favor. You essentially want to make your boss feel like giving you a raise is not a choice. It's the only option. This is the exact prompt that you can use in ChatGPT to prepare a rock solid case so that you're ready to ask for a raise. What's great about this prompt is that instead of making it about you, it makes it about your boss's best interest. This prompt ensures that you walk into your raise conversation fully prepared.